Is a commission agreement now required to tour a Miami condo listing? Following the National Association of Realtors registered trademark $418 million settlement to resolve antitrust claims, buyers working with NAR members are required to sign commission agreements in certain situations. This is a report from condovultures.com. The audio is AI generated based on the voice of Peter Zaleski, who authored this report. Buyers who are looking to purchase a condo in Miami, South Florida, or anywhere else in the Sunshine State better have a pen handy if they want the assistance of a realtor registered trademark. That's the takeaway from a nearly 27-minute video featuring Juana Watkins, the general counsel for the Florida Realtors Registered Trademark Association, that was posted July 30th, 2024 on YouTube under the account name Florida Realtors Tube. Florida's residential real estate industry forever changed this week with the implementation of rule modifications resulting from the National Association of Realtors registered trademark $418 million settlement of antitrust claims. The changes, which are the result of claims brought on behalf of home sellers related to broker commissions, went into effect throughout the country on August 17, 2024, for the more than 1.5 million member organization, according to a NAR statement. The repercussions are huge in Florida, where the statewide association has some 238,000 members. Of that, more than 60,000 members belong to the Miami Association of Realtors registered trademark, and an additional 42,000 members are part of the Broward, Palm Beaches, and St. Lucie Realtors Registered Trademark Association. To provide some clarity about when condo buyers can expect to sign a commission agreement going forward, we are going to let Watkins explain some of the changes in her own words in these 4 video clips. Realtors working with buyers. If you don't want to watch the clip, here is a transcript of Watkins' statement. How do I determine if I am working with a buyer? She said. The working with language is intended to distinguish MLS participants who provide broker services to a buyer, such as identifying potential properties, arranging for the buyer to tour a property, performing or facilitating negotiations on behalf of the buyer, presenting offers by a buyer or other services for the buyer from the MLS participant who simply markets their services or just talks to a buyer at an open house, or by providing an unrepresented buyer access to a house they have listed. If the MLS participant is working only as an agent of the seller, then the participant is not working with the buyer. In that scenario, an agreement is not required because the participant is performing work for the seller and not the buyer. Commission agreement does not dictate the following. If you don't want to watch the clip, here is a transcript of Watkins' statement. NAR policy does not dictate the type of relationship the professional has with the potential buyer, and by that I mean agency relationships like transaction brokers or single agents, she said. It does not dictate the term of the agreement. It can be a month, a day. It can be one house or a whole zip code. It does not cover the services to be provided. That's completely up to the parties. It can be a certain number of showings. It can include negotiations or presenting offers. NAR policy does not set commissions. If you don't want to watch the clip, here is a transcript of Watkins' statement. And NAR policy does not dictate the compensation charge, she said. Compensation is negotiable. It can be a flat fee, a percentage, or whatever rate the parties decide on. Realtors registered trademark touring residential properties with buyers. If you don't want to watch the clip, here is a transcript of Watkins' statement. These written agreements must be presented to and signed by buyers prior to touring a property, she said. In the frequently asked questions published by NAR on Fax Realtor, NAR explains that touring means when the buyer and or the MLS participant or other agent at the direction of the MLS participant working with a buyer enters the house. This includes the MLS participant or other agent at the direction of the MLS participant working with a buyer entering the home to provide a live virtual tour to a buyer not physically present. So yes, a virtual tour can count as touring a property, according to NAR's frequently asked question number 57. This is a link to watch Watkins' entire presentation regarding buyer-broker agreements following the August 2024 implementation of the NAR settlement. If you have any additional questions, we suggest you reach out to your attorney or realtor registered trademark. We will have additional reports examining this subject in the days, weeks, and months ahead. As a reminder, we crunch a lot of statistics each week and then publish the results by way of a series of reports posted on condovultures.com. If you want the reports emailed to you, just sign up for the Miami Condo Market Intelligence Report with Peter Zaleski trademark newsletter at peterzaleski.substack.com. If you are interested in participating in a community that shares real-time, actionable information on the latest real estate trends, opportunities, and service providers in South Florida, we encourage you to join the Miami Condo Market Investing Club trademark. The objective of the club is to create a community that shares real-time, actionable information about the South Florida market. The club is also ideally situated for do-it-yourself DIY condo buyers who can rely on our latest statistics, expert opinions, and access to consulting services. Additionally, we encourage you to listen or view our podcast wherever you get podcasts. The podcast is available on Apple, Spotify, and/or YouTube. As a reminder, we are always available for consulting, expert witness work, and buy-side brokerage services, just as we have been since 2006. For South Florida condo resale information, please call 305-865-5859 or visit condovulturesrealty.com. This information is believed to be accurate and complete, but cannot be guaranteed or warranted.